9. Guys, we are getting to 10 real quick, and we have a very special guest for 10. It's going to be yours truly, just FYI. But today we have Miss Alexandra, and then how the heck do you say her last name?
It's Greiling.
Greiling.
Yeah.
That's such a cool. Is that German?
Yeah.
Oh.
I was adopted.
What? Guys, we are starting off strong with the adoption.
By a German family. Well, my dad adopted me.
Your dad adopted you. Okay. All right. So Instagram bio, we have director, producer, art department, blood ghoul. So why'd you put that? Why'd you put blood ghoul?
Because I do a lot of, I'm big on making practical effects. And so like I build like blood bombs and like a lot
blood
of
bombs.
Yeah. like real hearts in like chest cavities, and like I have like a whole cupboard full of different types of blood. Like
really?
Fake blood, obviously, but like
okay, we're really gonna get into that. But happily tormented as well.
Yes.
So is there anything you would like to add to that Instagram bio? Or anything you'd like to take away?
I don't know. Yeah, I guess I just do a little bit of everything, but I think in the film industry, everyone wears like multiple hats because it's more fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just think it's hard for me to like dial in on just one thing. So I like doing a little bit of everything.
Oh, good.
But I think eventually I'm supposed to pick one.
All right. Do you write too, or no?
I have my film partner writes it. I say the whole story in a voice memo.
Oh, interesting.
So the stories are by me, and then he writes them.
Oh, wow.
Because I'm dyslexic.
Is that how the story by credit got created? Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because I have a lot of people recently who've been expressing interest in writing, and they're like, I kind of just want to like narrate it to someone.
Yeah.
So that's story by.
Yeah.
And then written by.
Yeah.
Is the okay?
Yeah.
That makes more sense.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah.
Okay. So Alexandra
Greiling. Or Greiling.
Greiling.
They say Greiling in Germany.
Greiling. We're gonna go Greiling. Alexandra Greiling. Are you a good girl?
I don't think so.
Oh, good. I'm so happy for you.
Yeah, I don't think so. I feel like I'm kind of like a villain.
Yeah, as we wear our pink.
Yeah. I don't wear the color black. I try not to.
Oh, that's nice.
Because like my brain is so dark. So,
yeah.
Like she's in my apartment right now.
I'm so nice.
Very big on bright colors because I think in a very dark mindset often. So I think it's important to like balance that. Like when people come over, they're like expecting to like see a coffin, which has been said multiple times. I'm like, no, like, no. Yeah.
No, you have like a big white fluffy dog, and you have, I mean, there is a skeleton cutout thing over there.
There's Halloween stuff everywhere.
Yeah, there's it's like sprinkled throughout. Yeah. But like overall, I think we have some people chiming in. Hi guys, thanks for joining. So we're in Los Angeles, California. Guys, we're in Hollywood. We're in the heart of Hollywood right now. Yeah. And we have a director, producer, like horror. Would you say you're a horror connoisseur or just like a film?
I think I'm like, I would say a horror queen.
Oh, horror queen. Do you know who's from my hometown?
No.
Sissy Spacek.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. Wait, where are you from?
I'm from a town called Quitman, Texas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But your mom moved to Portland.
My mom moved to Portland.
I'm from Portland originally, so I love Portland. But that's sick.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we are in an old haunted building right now.
Yeah, you were saying that Mae West, but didn't Mae West do scary movies or no?
No.
Back then, were there scary movies?
Yeah, like Hitchcock and stuff, like stuff like that.
When was the first Dracula? Oh, by the way, guys, this is this is our little friend right here.
Oh yeah, this is Goose.
Our little sheepdog.
Yeah, this is my poodle. Yeah.
Is he a poodle?
He's half poodle. He's a golden doodle, but he's like a purebred, so he's part golden.
Did you just get a drink of water?
Yeah.
Oh.
The thing is, he's gonna try to get up on the couch.
Oh, okay. Does he want to come up? Do you want to get him up?
You can if you want. Do you want to? Okay.
If he's gonna do it.
Oh no!
All right, and we have touchdown. Here, hold on one second.
That would happen.
Here, well, let me. Guys, this is what happens when you're just doing these things. Is that glass okay? Oh, is it broken?
No. Oh, no, it's broken. Okay. Oh, and then he got down. Great.
And then he got down. Great. All right, guys. We are off to a great start here. Let me just... Justin is laughing.
That's so... This is pretty spot on for me. We're off to...
So, things are just going swimmingly over here, if you guys can't tell. But... I'm just going to start smoking. It's fine. Anyway, but... Oh, and here's that Sauvignon Blanc that's so good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's really good. Trader Joe's.
Highly recommend this one.
Guys, is this a podcast or is this just life?
Hanging out.
All right. We've got...
I kind of like when they're like that, though.
We've got Sauvignon Blanc. I'm surprised that glass didn't break, honestly.
Yeah. Okay. I got these from Goodwill.
Really? Oh, wait. I think I remember you posting about one.
Yeah, I think they're so cool.
Okay, one thing I love about you is that... Here, scoot in closer. Okay, one thing I love about you is that you're an avid poster on Instagram.
Yes.
So where did that come from?
People assume if I don't post a story, they think I'm not alive. So, I don't know. I think it's important. I like to show the good and the bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like be really open about stuff. So I think I do it because I haven't lived in the same state as my family for like ever. And so it's their way to be able to see what I'm doing because we're not like super close.
Oh,
we're close, but we're like not close. I'm the oldest, so like the oldest gets kind of screwed.
How many siblings do you have?
6.
What?
And I have 3 dads. Yeah, and 1 deceased mother.
Wait, how did you have 3 dads?
2 are stepdads. So yeah, so biological dad not in the picture.
Someone wants to know what flavor vape. It's matcha.
Whoa.
Yeah. Do you smoke?
I don't know.
Okay, right.
I only smoke weed.
Okay. So, there's so much that we're going to get into in just one second, but I just want to very quickly discuss how we met.
Yeah.
So we met through our mutual friend, Candy Valentine.
Yeah.
I thought that was an earthquake, but it's just him scratching his, okay. Anyway.
This is an earthquake safe building too.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
So did we meet at the pottery thing that Candy had at her, where all those girls came and we all did pottery that one night?
Yeah, I think so.
That's how we met.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Our friend, the lead in my film is really good at getting people together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Candy's
she's a social.
A connoisseur. He heard it's good, but have never found it. Did you guys feel the San Diego earthquake? We did feel it a little bit.
I didn't. I was at Griffith Park too.
Oh, well, sometimes when you're outside, you don't feel it, or when you're driving.
Yeah.
But we actually got an alert on our phone, which scared me even more than the earthquake.
Like, stop, drop.
I know. I was like,
what?
This has got to be the big one if it's texting us that. Okay, so what brought you to LA? Remind me again. How long have you lived here, and why did you move here?
Okay, so I got laid off during the pandemic, like everybody else.
In Portland?
In Seattle.
Oh, in Seattle. Okay.
Yeah, at a company I'd been at for 7 years. And
wow.
I was like, I used to work the corporate world and worked really hard to climb that ladder. And then we all got laid off because we did all our production in the studio live there. So we're like...
The QVC job?
Yeah, I was a host for QVC. Don't look it up. Thanks. Very embarrassing videos of me selling junk to Middle America.
So interesting.
Yeah, really good at selling Crocs. I know everything about Crocs.
I love Crocs.
I like Crocs too, actually.
Yeah, they're
great. Yeah, so, and then I got laid off. They paid me out a severance, which was the first time in my entire life, like since I was 15 years old, where I didn't have to work. So I like retired and got really lucky to like retire for 1.5 years. And then I moved back to Portland to be close to friends and family, got a really cute apartment. And just like, honestly, I was going on Hinge. And Bumble, meeting guys on Bumble actually. And I'd be like, hey, do you want to come over and like, we'll make candles. Like I would just like getting into like weird crafts and stuff. And then they would come over and we would literally just get wasted and be up listening to like fun music, making candles.
Oh my God.
In my kitchen till like 5 a.m. in the morning. Cause no one had anything to do.
It's never going to get better than that.
I mean, I have a lot of dating stories. But then I was like, okay, I need to figure out what I want to do. And I started listening to film podcasts because I was just taking my dog on a walk like 4 miles a day, every day, listening to so many podcasts. And then I listened to one with Eli Roth, and he said, you need to move to New York or you need to move to LA. So I booked a trip to New York to see if that made sense. And then I drove to LA, and New York was a nightmare.
Oh, really?
Like, I'm not meant to be in New York at all. And then I drove to LA, and everything that could go right, like, went right. And I found an apartment while I was here, signed it, moved a month later. Everything, like, it was insane. And then I just started, like, hustling.
Okay.
And that was August 2021.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you knew early on that you wanted to get into film, but then you didn't do it. You got a corporate job instead. And then
I went to school for business and sociology at University of Oregon. So if anyone's a duck, let me know, because I love the ducks.
Hi, Sharon. Sharon's a big fan of ours. She's here. Sharon has been with us since episode 1. She was a fan of Tristan's, my first guest, and she has been on the podcast ever since. So we love that. Okay, guys. Okay. So let's continue on. Yeah, you had the passion, and so one thing I love about you, another thing I love about you is that you are constantly hustling. Like you said, the hustle. Mm-hmm. And when I think of someone moving to LA and wanting to pursue a career in the film industry
during the pandemic,
and hustling, yeah. I think of you.
Oh, wow.
Because and also you're always posting about it, which helps because I can keep up to date with your life.
Yeah.
But it's so encouraging. So like, so you moved here and you got a job and then you just started hustling. So what did you do?
I didn't get a job for like a while. I moved here. I didn't know anything about the film industry. I just knew I was supposed to be in LA. And so I basically was like, okay, what do I do? I didn't even know how to write a script, like, at all. I was like trying to figure out how to write a script. And then I just was like, okay, let me get my bearings around the city. And then I started noticing like, okay, the people who hire crew are producers. So I need to contact producers to go get coffee, not directors. Like, no, like, do not contact anybody else except for producers. So any video I liked on Instagram, I would find out who the producer was and I would send them a DM. And then, big trick, everyone was making fun of people for like buying the blue check mark. I have the blue check mark because I bought it, and the reason I bought it was full business strategy, because my DMs, if I didn't pay for that blue check mark, my DMs were getting put into their like that hidden folder.
Interesting.
But if I have the blue check mark, my messages were going to their top of their inbox, like on Instagram. So I was getting through to more like bigger people. And so then that landed me my job as a PA, because I had to start from the ground up for this production company called Bless Code with Under Wonder. And that's like a massive music video company. And so I just started working on massive music videos. Like the first one was Simple Plan. Yeah. And all the proceeds for that one went to the Ukraine. So it was like a really cool experience. Yeah. And
that came just from DMing someone on Instagram.
Yeah. Wow. And then everyone worked on that for free. And then they hired me to start working and like kind of like working my way up. And so I'd work in like costume department. I'd work like with props, like VFX. I learned a lot of VFX on that because they did everything practical for the most part. And then and then I just started working my way up. And then once I realized I needed to go independent, I just was like, okay, do one last big one and then leave. So yeah, it's on your resume. And then I started getting into short films. Yeah, and started script supervising and all that.
And you always knew that the genre you wanted to be in the beginning
was horror. Yeah.
And do you want to stay in that genre?
I do, but I am gonna write my mom's life story.
Oh, interesting.
There is like some, scary stuff that has happened in her life. Like my family's like very, very interesting. But like I think that will be like my non-horror film.
And are you gonna write a movie?
Also, I write a lot of comedy bits, but I don't like to. I pretend like I don't do that. It's like Portlandia type comedy, though.
Oh, cute.
Yeah. But yeah, I did UCB when I first moved here.
Oh, okay.
Just to like do something. Yeah. Because I didn't know what to do. And so I did not like it.
No, I never did UCB because I felt like the vibe there was kind of weird. Love your podcast. Thanks, Sharon. All right, guys. So more questions for Ali here today. Where are you in your career right now?
One short down. Finishing my next short tomorrow.
So wait, where can people find your short?
They can't. Yeah, it has to be super. It's secret.
Yeah,
I mean, it's secretive right now because it's in the film festival of world. But that short killed me. I had no idea what I was doing. And we did win. We got into 5 festivals, so that's big. And we also won 2 of them. So, and our mutual friend is the lead in it. So that was great for our first short. I'm very proud of it. Yeah. But I want to retire it. I'm done with it. I can't, like, that was 2 years ago.
So that's done in the can did the festival.
It has a couple more and then we're done with it. Yeah.
And then what's next?
Then I'm finishing a film that I was brought on to direct. I'm finishing it tomorrow. It's not my story. The act 2 is mine. I redid their entire act 2 to make it a little bit more horror-y and like my style.
What do you mean you're finishing it tomorrow?
I'm reshooting all of Act 2.
Oh,
I had them rewrite the whole thing from like I just didn't like that the performances for me wasn't like strong enough, and I felt that the actors would also agree with that. So I had them. I had an idea in my brain one night, and I was like, let's just rewrite all of Act 2 and reshoot it. Yeah. So it's gonna be very good.
So you're really going like the director track.
Yeah, but I mean, tomorrow I'm DPing, directing, set design, and then last night I was doing all the test shots for VFX.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So a little bit of everything.
Do you know how to do the VFX? Like,
no, but my neighbor down the street, he is like a freaking genius. Wow. And like, you know, knows how to do animation, like VFX and stuff. So I was over at his house. We were trying to like figure out how to do it because he can't be on set. So he's like kind of giving me the ideas, like shots I need to get.
I feel like you're so collaborative. Like you're always at another artist's place, collaborating and making art, like doing filmmaking, like which is what you have to be doing, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like stoked when anyone wants to like do anything.
Yeah.
I'm like, yes, okay, let's make something. I think I'm gonna make a stop motion film.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So if anyone knows how to do that, let me know.
Stop motion, anyone?
Nightmare Before Christmas. Ever seen it? It's my favorite movie.
Oh my God, it is one of my favorite. Actually, that was like top 5 when I was growing up. Nightmare Before Christmas.
Very, very good.
Yeah.
It's very, very good. It's genius. And it's also the first time Danny Elfman and Tim Burton ever got together.
Wow.
Yeah. And it was the first like big film Danny ever scored.
Wow, that's insane.
It's crazy.
Isn't it crazy when artists, like, in the beginning, it's just fireworks, it's just magic. Like, I always reference this Bush concert I went to. Ooh. And like for the longest time, I didn't know that Gavin Rossdale was, I thought he was just Gwen Stefani's boyfriend, husband. I didn't know he had a whole band. Like, I didn't know that he was like in Bush.
Yeah, I don't know much about him.
Yeah, so I went to his concert and I saw him sing the famous song Glycerine.
Okay.
And he like made this comment that he was like, this was like one of the first songs we ever did, and we were just like nobodies and we were poor and like and it's like his biggest hit to this day. Yeah. I just think it's so interesting, like artists, like I know the beginning is so hard, but like sometimes it's like that's the most magic.
You just have to stick it out.
Yeah.
Like you have to stick it out. If you give up, then also all this like film isn't in LA anymore. Stop. Like everyone needs to stop with that. That is like the most insane thing to say. I will hear none of that. Like, it drives me nuts.
Why are
like film is still in LA? Like it's still in LA.
Why do people think that it's like gone?
Everyone's like, oh, it's gone. Like it's only in Atlanta. It's only in Budapest. It's only in Canada.
I mean, that's just where they might be shooting.
That's where they're shooting it. Yeah. Like it's always gonna be in LA. Like things are a little funky right now, but it's never gonna not be like Hollywood. People love this city too much. I don't know. This is the first city I've ever moved to or lived in where I like finally felt I could be myself. In Seattle, I didn't know who I was. I had no friends, and I lived there for 7 years. And then in LA, I have like the most friends I've ever had, where like I can hit up anybody, or someone's doing something any night of the week, or there's always something going on. Or you can go to a movie and your favorite director is there. It's like, what? It's so cool. I don't know. It's like the most magical city.
It is like a good epicenter for connecting with other like-minded individuals, and then also being able to go learn and see these people and potentially network with them like in the flesh. You know, I don't think you can get that anywhere else. I mean, that's why I've lived here for 16 years, maybe 17 years this year. It's like, honestly, where else am I going to go?
That you've lived here. I wish I would have moved here after college so bad. That's my biggest regret. That's my answer to that one, by the way.
Second to last question, guys. Answer right here.
There regret. You go.
I mean, to be honest, I kind of regret going to college.
I do too.
But at the same time,
I did meet my best friend though in college.
I do think it could have gone either way if I had moved out here when I was like 17, 18 years old. Just, you know. I think it was crazy. A good buffer, like college before. I was just like, I would have needed a chaperone.
I was definitely crazy in college too.
I
still am kind of a partier.
Oh, you do like,
I do party.
You have like, you're like pedal to the metal. Ali. Like you're like constantly, you're going from one thing to the other.
Well, also like all of our friends' events, I feel like I have to be so chill because I know everyone's gonna be chill, but I'm usually like, I just want to go take a shot. But
so you were a big partier in college?
I was, I was actually a bigger partier in high school though.
What?
I know, it's so weird. I think in high school I was like, I want to try everything once, so when I get to college, I'll be like, I don't need that.
You're like 14 years old. I was like, let me just try crack, and then I will never need it again.
And I didn't honestly like need it. I didn't need crack after that.
Guys, crack is coming back. I saw.
Don't do it.
I saw this guy on Instagram. He's a singer. He's in New York, but he's like a country singer, and his like #1 hit right now is about crack. I was like, crack is coming back. Anyway,
no, don't do drugs.
The Night Rehearsal was a good movie. Yes, it was such a good movie.
Unless you're Coachella, I guess.
Okay, guys. So, moving on. Okay, how do you keep up the hustle? What's your secret?
Sleep a lot. I don't know.
Do you sleep? I feel like you're always up at, like, you're posting like, okay, went to bed at 2, up at 6, gonna go shoot a movie.
I know. I think sleeping is, I don't work out. So I think like all the time people use to work out in this city, I'm sleeping. It's like my favorite thing to do is sleep.
So you do sleep.
It's so nice. Yeah. I take quick like 20-minute naps everywhere. I can also sleep anywhere. On plane, 7 hours. If I have a 7-hour flight, I'm asleep the whole way.
Good for you.
Yeah, but I don't really go on planes right now because I'm terrified of them.
So are you motivated? Like, how do you keep yourself motivated?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I mean, you are, but like, how do you do it? How are you always so motivated?
It's kind of like one of those things like ADHD. I think that's what it is. Like,
do you have ADHD?
Severely.
Oh, really?
Like severe, like bad. That's why it takes me so long to like. I don't know. I think the worst part about ADHD for me is I go into catastrophe mode sometimes. So like one time I thought my film partner died. We went and saw Wicked and he walked home. You know him, John Paul. And I thought like we all went with a group and I thought he walked home and he didn't answer his phone and I thought he had been hit by a car because that is like a thing that happens in LA. The driving here is very terrifying. And he didn't answer. I didn't respond to like my text. Like that movie was so good. By the way, love musicals. Just because I love horror, I love musicals.
You should make a musical.
I want to turn Possession into a theatrical like show, really bad.
I'm not familiar with Possession.
Oh, you should watch it. You would really like it.
What is it?
Have you guys seen Possession?
Is it a movie?
The female one can with her performance in it. It's a very, very good movie. It's very old.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's really good though. You would really like it. Yeah, so no, my ADHD is really bad.
So that's what keeps you going.
I think my brain is just like, I always say to my dad, like, I won't ever retire because I can't just not do something. Like, I don't think artists retire.
Yeah.
Like, how old is Ridley Scott? You know, like, how old is Scorsese? Like, they're still making films. And
I always thought about it this way. I was like, just because I'm not working right now, I'm never going to retire.
No.
Like, so maybe I'll just hit my stride when I'm 58. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying?
Like Vera Wang.
Oh, yeah.
Her story is so cool.
Yeah.
I'm never getting married, but I love her dresses.
Was there a documentary, or did you just
Google her? No, I worked in the fashion industry for so long, which is QVC? I was at Nordstrom first.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
I was in the footwear industry. So if you ever have a footwear question, let me know, because I'm a footwear expert. So was my dad.
Well, why is he an expert?
He used to make all our shoes homemade.
What?
Yeah, and then that's how his story won Sundance.
I'm sorry.
Also, I'm a Nepo baby.
Wait.
That reaps no benefits. My dad's life story won Sundance, Tribeca, like TIFF,
As a cobbler?
Well, his life story is really interesting, and if you guys know the director Miranda July, that was his best friend, and so she walked into his. My dad had a shoe repair shop, in a leather repair shop
in Portland,
called the Greiling Brothers.
Oh my
and she walked in and she goes, "Hey, I'm going to show you a photo. I'm Miranda July. I'm going to be famous one day." Now she is. And she said, "Do you know how to make these shoes?" And there was like these crazy like space like boot type platforms. And he was like, "Yeah, I can make those easy." And so then they became best friends. Maybe a little bit of a relationship also was there.
Wait, how old is she?
They're the same age.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, in their 60s, I believe.
She's in her 60s?
Yeah. Because I was in all of her, as a kid, again, if you're a Miranda July fan, I was in all of her film school films, like her thesis films.
She just straight up said, "I'm going to be famous."
I mean, I always say I'm going to the Oscars. Like, I tell everyone that. I'm like, I'm going to the Oscars. I'm going to the Oscars. I'll be in the Oscars one day.
Yeah.
So, one day.
Song.
Yeah. So then she wrote, my dad and her became like very close friends. She wrote his life story called Me, You, and Everyone We Know.
Oh, that's your dad's life story?
Yeah, so the lead is him. And then
your dad is in a movie?
No, he didn't want to be in it.
Oh.
They casted someone to play him.
Oh.
And then me and my brother didn't want to be in it. So those two kids about the poo-poo pee-pee. That really funny scene on at the end with the AIM stuff. That's me and my brother. That's supposed to be me and my brother.
Did that really happen to you with the poo-poo?
I don't remember. That we were so young.
But your dad, like,
Fred Armisen and stuff was always at my house too. Like the whole Portlandia crew would always make shorts at my house as well before they were famous.
That's wild.
It's just it's a small world. It's a very small world. So I think also a good note is be very careful about like things you say out in public, and like it just. I think it's funny when people name drop, because it's like, maybe be careful about that, because like you just never know who's around you and who knows who. Like I don't know. Yeah. Like,
wait, so do you have any benefits from being a Nepo baby?
I don't have benefits from that. No. The only benefit I have right now is that Walton Goggins is killing it, and he's a very, very close family friend.
Oh.
Yeah, and I'm very proud of him in White Lotus. So.
Is he from Portland?
No, my godparent. He's like part of my godparents who like took me in after my mom passed away. He's part of their family.
Where is like?
And he moved out of LA right when I moved here. I was like, oh, dang it.
Where did you like hang out with him? Like in Portland or in LA?
I don't. My godmom just always talks about me to him.
Oh.
And then we were just at the chateau recently at the same time, but I didn't want to bother him. And
you should have.
I know. He texted my godmom, was like, "Tell her to come see me." And I was like,
now he lives in upstate New York.
I was drunk, so it wasn't like I would have been like, "Hey, good job, White Lotus." Love you and vice principals.
There's apparently Demi Moore is like a distant relative of ours, and my mom is always like, "You should find a way to talk to her."
That's cool.
And I ran into her one time at H&M or Zara or wait, hold on, Topshop. at the when it used to be Top Shop at the Grove, and I had Yoda with me, and she has all these chihuahuas, and she like commented on Yoda, and like that would have been my chance to like say something to her, and I didn't.
This guy's asking us to say his name. Is that a thing you do? I don't know if I know how to say that. Hashaparit Karu. I'm not sure if I know how to.
Oh, thanks for tuning in from India. That's nice.
That's really cool. India seems like very lovely.
One of my regrets is I was invited to a wedding in India. A friend of mine. So I used to have an apartment, and it was a 2-bedroom, and I was gone for a while, so I found someone to rent one of the rooms, and it was a girl from India.
Australia. Sorry.
I'm from Australia. Massive fan of Allie's. Aw, she's definitely a house.
Hi! I love you so much. We met in Tokyo. Yeah. He's like one of my friend I was with used to always say that we were soulmates, but
look at we're getting like worldwide appeal here. We got India.
He's the best person. Like
Australia.
I sent him whatever money I had during the pandemic when I had like nothing for his short, and it was a really good short. Drop your short name. Have them watch it.
Yeah, drop the link to your short.
If you can check out her film, what's this? You're so funny. See you at the Oscars. Yeah, yeah. If I go, you have to come to LA.
Does the smoke bother you?
No.
Oh, okay.
I smoke in my bedroom.
That's right. You smoke weed.
I smoke weed.
Do you think that helps your ADHD?
It sometimes does, but it was helping me with my insomnia because I was getting like.
Wait.
I used to have really bad insomnia back in the day. You guys are so pretty. Thank you. Michigan, are you in America?
We are. Oh yes, we're in Los Angeles.
Yes.
No, Sacramento.
Actually, no. I was gonna say we're not in America. We're in California.
Oh yeah. Yes, guys, because we're in North America.
Really associate with.
I thought you were being specific.
Oh,
it's the Americas.
Yeah,
we're in North America.
But we're Californians, so like we're not a part of the rest of that.
Okay, so how is Fred Armisen like so funny in real life?
I don't really remember. I was in middle school. I just didn't care about any of them. Why do you two look familiar? Hello, I'm so confused.
Famous. Okay, I think you need to do lives. I feel like actually you'd be really good for that. Because like
talk about what?
I mean, you could just talk to the people. You could just go live on TikTok. You go live on YouTube. Do you know that I took a meeting with this agency about going live on TikTok? I could make $88,000 a month going live on TikTok.
What do you talk about? I mean, I could talk forever, but yeah.
You just have to do it consistently, like a couple hours a day, every day at the same time.
Oh.
As long as you can be consistent, you can just go live on TikTok.
Oh.
Okay, guys. Okay. What inspires you?
What inspires me is people who talk about their failures. I love that. I'm like, I don't really care about. I love people who win, but I like when people like talk about their failures too. I'm like, thank you. Like Quentin Tarantino was still sleeping on his friend's couch after Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
Like what?
We love an underdog. We love
not to like throw out his name because I'm actually not the biggest fan, but
yeah.
Hope he's not tuning in. But
well, there was that story.
No, I just love failure stories. I think it's way cooler than like success stories.
Tom Hanks movie where he's like on a big ship. I'm the captain now. Like that guy. There's a story about him saying that he went to the Oscars and he was like homeless or something.
Yeah.
Like they like so stuff like that is crazy.
Yeah, I love Hollywood. I love hearing about like how tough it was. I don't know. I grew up like I had a really like not rough childhood, but like rough childhood. So I like hearing like where people came from. Like obviously, if you had a really good life and you have a really amazing family, that's amazing too. Invite me to your Thanksgiving, please. Like those are like the dream Thanksgiving for me to go to because I don't like get to go celebrate holidays with family. But
wait, so do you know anything about your parents?
Yeah,
like being adopted. Okay, so did you meet them? Like
I met my dad after my mom passed away.
Oh, you met your
my biological dad. Wow. He's a con man.
Oh my god.
Like mafia 6'7", huge Syrian guy, con man.
So you're Syrian?
Yeah. I'm half Syrian, half Norwegian.
Did you know that like when you were growing up?
My mom would just be like, you're just like a mix of things.
but you
and
never
I was
said
like,
exactly.
I feel like I should like know. It would be nice to like know,
interesting.
because like you look like Madonna and I look not like you.
Mm.
Like I looked like an Eskimo baby.
Oh wow.
So I was like, what am I? Because everyone's like blonde with blue eyes in our family. Like I'm super confused.
Wow.
But she didn't adopt me. She had me when she was 19. But like my stepdad adopted me when I was like still an infant. So I didn't know. And then when I was 7, he took me on a drive and was like, just let you know, like, I adopted you. Like my name is on your birth certificate. And he was like shaking, like about to cry because he was so scared. I was gonna be like, you're not my real dad.
Oh. Well, how did you respond?
I was like, okay. Like, what? Like, sure, that's great. Yeah. I just didn't think it was like a weird thing at all. I was like, okay. But we didn't really have we had a good relationship, and then we didn't for a really long time, and now we are like very close friends.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So he just had surgery, artery bypass.
Oh, wow.
But he won't send me the photos of his leg.
His leg?
Because they pulled out an artery and put a new one in. It's like crazy.
So you said you get inspired by people's failures. What are some of your failures?
Oh my gosh, so many. I feel like so many. I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing ever. I just pretend it, fake it till you make it.
Yeah, that's the life
just of fake it
being an artist.
Have confidence.
Yeah.
Literally. Fake the confidence too.
Are you good at that?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
I think it's a Scorpio quality.
You're a Scorpio?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
But a nice one.
I love that for you.
Yeah. And also, like, support your female friends, please. I hate that. I don't like when my female friends are like, I don't have them in this city, but in other cities I did, where they just like don't, I don't know. There's just something off.
Yeah.
You know, you can feel that. I don't know. I don't know if you guys can feel that.
I think there's a bunch of men in here. Do we have any females?
I know. Hey, I'm actually a girl. Oh, okay.
Oh.
So she gets it.
Who is it?
What time is it in California? It's 7:35.
Who's actually a girl? Which one?
Yasha Priyat Kapoor.
Oh, the person from India.
Kapoor, I believe.
Okay, so your female friendships are going well here.
Yeah, I am a ride or die girl's girl.
Oh, good.
Yeah, absolutely. Girls first, always. Love men though. Love men, but if like I'm always going to be supportive of women, hands down.
Where do you think that comes from?
I don't know. I just am very loyal to my gender.
You've always been that way?
Yeah. Like I just I've lost like friendships with like my friends that like 25-year friendships because they choose men over.
I get that.
And I'm like, all right, snooze you lose. See ya. Like if you want to end the 25-year friendship for a man that you barely know, okay, cool, whatever. Like, I'm not going to be around though. I'm very big into setting boundaries. And if you don't respect it, I'll give everyone 3 chances and then I'm going to start setting boundaries. And if you don't respect those boundaries, then we're tossing you.
You know what's crazy? I had this friendship where I was single the majority of the friendship I was friends with this woman, and it worked for so long. And we were both actresses, and we were actually never competitive when it came to acting. And I always thought that was so cool. I was like, oh. But then I got a boyfriend, and everything changed slowly. She not with me. Like I would invite her out with us because I'm always like the more the merrier. Yeah. And she's kind of like stopped wanting to hang out with me. And I think that even sometimes, like when men enter the picture, it can change the dynamic like both ways. Like the girl who got the boyfriend and then is like no longer responding, but then also the friends that have never been your friend while you had a boyfriend.
Yeah, it's really weird. I don't get it. I don't know what that is. Is there a scientist following us that understands that?
Well,
because I don't get it.
I think that there is this survival instinct, like with the girls who get the boyfriend and then like spend all their time with them. They're just trying to ensure that works and that they'll survive. And then I think in my case, I do think it was this maybe jealousy, which was interesting that wasn't there with acting, because usually with actresses the jealousy comes up with the acting and it was never there, but it was when the man entered the picture, that's when the jealousy came up.
So weird.
Which I thought was interesting.
Being an actor seems so hard
because
there's no way,
like friends or
just
life?
like it just all of it just seems so difficult. I don't know how you guys do it.
Like in what way?
I don't know. Like you guys can actors have to like deal with way more rejection than people on the other side of the camera.
That's true.
And so like they have to like really train their brain to like deal with that, and they also have to deal with like I am like really, really supportive of any actors on my set where like I give them like space, I give them time, I like make sure they're okay like in certain scenes, like because I'm usually being like really aggressive in the scenes that like or the scenes that they're acting in, and some of the scenes are usually really aggressive, and so it's like you have to remember, really good thing to remember, little film school tip, is that your brain doesn't know that what you're doing isn't real. So after like not like kind of being there for your actors and like I don't know, like just like really like not pushing them, I guess, to like a limit where, you know what I'm saying? Like there's like this, it's literally it's like a psychology thing. Like your mind doesn't know that what you're doing is fake. So you need time to like decompress. And a lot of directors like don't give actors what they need to like really decompress. And it like makes so many like of these amazing actors like spiral, absolutely lose it. Really good example, Heath Ledger. Like no one was really like there, like being like, hey, are you okay? Like, especially like when you're like in a ton of prosthetics, it's like very intense for like the body to like deal with like this pressure that's never felt before, and like doing all these movements for hours and hours at a time. And like I don't know, I'm like one of those directors that's always like very worried about my team because I want them to like feel good and safe on set. So
yeah, I think
it just seems hard.
Yeah, I think like when you're doing a role, like let's say like Heath Ledger was doing, I mean, what's required of you is so much, you know? And so I think like having the most supportive environment and like having it be as easy as possible is just going to help those roles, like in those situations, like because you have so many other things you're carrying that the last thing you need to carry is if the director's being a dick to you. You know?
Which I've been on set where directors are like insane, and I'm like, oh my god, I can't believe this is happening right now.
There's so much like power, ego.
If you have an ego, you shouldn't be doing it.
If you have an ego, you need to go.
You gotta go. If you feel imposter syndrome, you should stay. You're on the right path.
Yeah.
And actually a very, very big director said that to me.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He was like, once you start to not feel imposter syndrome, then you should be a little bit afraid of yourself. Yeah. That's from the Terrifier.
They also say never listen to your own PR or never read your own PR. Like, don't ever think that like your, you know, because your PR is like manufactured. So it's like, don't read your PR. Like, you know, like to humble yourself a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think something I've learned like in this industry and in life is that everything is temporary. Things come and go. You know, you could be in one place today and another place tomorrow. So the best thing to do is just stay humble because you don't really know like what the future holds, you know?
Yeah, Gusto.
Okay, so on that note, what is your relationship to money?
Oh, yeah. Not probably great.
Really?
I mean, as an independent filmmaker.
Yeah. I mean, but you
credit cards hate to see me coming.
But I feel like you're responsible.
No, I invest. I invest, which is good. Not great right now, but
yeah,
with these tariffs. But yeah, I have a financial advisor. Do I extend my taxes? Yeah, every single time.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I always push it as far as I possibly can. Yeah, I think being an independent filmmaker, you have to be really okay with a little bit of debt. But that's my only debt I have is from film.
Yeah.
I already paid off like college and all of that.
Oh, that's good.
So college, that was a nightmare. Ugh. I don't think college is necessary anymore. I really don't.
Yeah, nobody's looking at your resume being like, oh, and she went and got her bachelor's degree.
Yeah, like who cares? Yeah, no one's looked at my resume in LA once. So yeah, no, I mean I grew up pretty like super lower class, so I didn't really learn about money until like later in life, until like I was like 28, 29. No, Gusto, please don't. God. And I mean, having a financial advisor, investing a little bit.
When did you get a financial advisor?
I got one after my mom passed away. So me and my brother were the only two people. And now I think I get why I didn't know what life insurance was until like my mom died. And now I'm understanding all those movies where like it's not the husband kills the wife or the wife kills the husband for life insurance policies. Because they do help. But don't do that. Don't murder people for their life insurance policies.
Do people still have life insurance policies?
Yeah. Massive ones.
Do you have a life insurance
policy? No, because I don't have anyone. I'm not going to have children or anything.
Oh, so if you have kids, you should go get a life insurance policy.
Yeah. Because that helps like taking care of like everything that happens after like someone passes away, like all the costs. Because cremating somebody, very expensive. Which is crazy because you're like, I could just go do this myself in a field. Or just like Viking funeral, go in the ocean.
But you can't do that. That's not legal.
You can't do that. No.
Yeah.
yeah. But yeah, so I don't know. So yeah, that helped pull me a little bit out of debt, out of like college debt and stuff. But I could have been more smart about some of the things I did.
100%. I
feel like I shouldn't have bought my car.
You shouldn't have bought your car?
No. Well, I bought like a super nice car. Never buy a nice car. It's not worth it. The upkeep on them it's so expensive. I want to sell my car so bad.
You have a Audi?
Audi, yeah. Worst cars in the world.
Oh,
never
really?
buy an Audi. They're so bad. Buy a Toyota, buy a Honda.
I had a Honda
or a Mazda
for like 18 years.
Yeah. They'll last you forever. They're the best, most reliable cars. Yeah. Do not make the mistakes I've made. I've put so much money into it. It breaks all the time.
Really?
Yeah. And there's like only 30,000 miles on it. You guys like our car talk?
Yeah. I feel like as an independent filmmaker, though, that is good advice.
Also, I don't want to be driving an Audi as an independent filmmaker. It's so like not okay.
You just need like a pickup truck.
I literally need just like, it's just embarrassing. It's like, oh, she doesn't need money. And it's like, no, I do. I bought this when I had a salary job and like worked in corporate America. Like, I'm not like that now. I work as a bartender, server. Like, I'm not.
Oh, you're a bartender?
I work part-time at
But you bartend?
Yeah.
Oh,
sometimes.
That's nice.
It's okay. I mean, it's like, it's because the bartender like doesn't show up or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, I worked corporate America and now I work like as a server.
But you work.
But at a really cool place.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, so it is a really cool situation. Kinda.
Okay. So relationship to money is touch and go.
Touch and go.
Yeah.
Touch and go. You have to be touch and go. Just don't be nervous about the credit card stuff. But also every filmmaker is like that.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, anyone who lives in LA or New York or any major.
You walk outside here, you spend $100.
Oh yeah, that's why I don't go outside.
Yeah.
Except for I go for walks, I go on hikes.
Yeah.
I don't go to cute coffee shops. I don't like get Postmates. I don't do any of that.
Yeah, I had to delete Uber Eats for sure. That's bad. Don't do Uber Eats.
I remember when Uber and Postmates came out and I did my taxes that year. This was like 2015. And I was going through all the money I spent on Uber and Postmates. And I was like, I'm not rich. Like, you know.
No, yeah.
And then I stopped because I calculated how much I had spent.
Yeah.
Okay. Big question. Do you ever feel ashamed?
I don't think so necessarily, because if I ever felt some sort of shame, it would be in regards to something I maybe had said to somebody, because I don't necessarily have the greatest filter. But I would usually just talk to them the next day about it and be like, hey, I just want to apologize if I was being like too aggressive of what I was talking about, like with you last night, or like if I was like, you know, being too honest about things, because I really don't have a filter. That's why I love the show Love on a Spectrum, because they don't have filters, and I'm like, hello, I wish I could like get away with this, because.
But you have problems, like getting like. Give me an example.
I don't know.
Like what is something that you said without a filter that like offended someone?
I mean, if someone asked me like, do you like I guess like a really good thing is, I remember this started happening when I was in high school, and my friends would be like, do you like this? Like, does this look good? And I'm like, it does not, actually. I would change. And then people are like, I can't believe you said that. I'm like, but you asked me if it looked good or not, and I told you it like it doesn't, like, and no one else is gonna say that to you. So like I feel like I just like that's a good thing.
Yeah,
and now you can change into something else that's gonna look way better, because like that just doesn't work.
You're a nice person, so I feel like if I knew you, I would know that it's not coming from a mean place.
No, it's never coming from a mean place. It's truly coming from like the nicest, like most genuine place. But like, it is very difficult in the film industry, because really bad films come out, and so many people will be like, such a good film. And I'm like, you guys, like, let's be honest about this here.
Did you like Anora?
I didn't like Anora.
I didn't like Anora either.
And I'm from Portland. We're strip club capital of the world. And I thought that, I mean, that was not an Oscar sweep.
I know.
After watching, I was like, that's not an Oscar sweep. The guy that she was married was one of the most annoying characters of all time. I could not believe
the young
she
man?
Seemed like she was so smart and intelligent. Like, they kind of like made her out to be like this really smart, intelligent girl at the beginning. And I was like so stoked about this. I was like, hell yeah, strip clubs. Like, I love it. Like, this, I grew up in this. And I was like, this guy is so obnoxious. Like, it's like overstimulating for me. Like,
I just didn't like how his character didn't grow or change at all.
Not at all. Like, it was really exhausting.
For a lead character, that was kind of weird.
Yeah. Love Sean Baker though. Like, awesome.
Yeah.
Love Florida Project. That movie is like one of my favorites. But yeah, I don't see that as an Oscar sweep, but the Oscars are also paid for, unfortunately.
Is there a filmmaker who you aspire to be like, or that you look up to, or that you just love their work so much?
Probably Coralie, the director of Substance and Revenge. I'm leaving LA in June for a week, and I'm doing the White Lotus thing where you put your phone in a bag with my film partner and Joshua Tree. We're like in a secluded house. We're bringing the dogs. He has one side of the house, I have one side of the house, and we're writing the feature, because the Substance like changed something in my brain.
Really?
Yeah, like she's so cool. That is one of the coolest directors of all time. Like, really do some research on her, you guys, because she's like,
what makes her so cool?
She's just one of those people where if you read her writing, the way she writes the sounds, like the sound effects that the audience should hear. Like, she's so detailed, and she does almost everything practical, and I think that is so amazing. And the fact that she brought Demi out from the dead, like, respectfully, like, Demi hasn't done anything in forever, and like she just like relaunched her career. Did
she write that in mind for her? Do you know?
I'm not sure. I know she wrote The Substance because she was about to turn 50.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, and so she was feeling weird about it for some reason. And so if anyone has seen Revenge, also badass, like, fucking horror film, like, so good. I saw that. It's such a
Who's in that?
I don't know any of the characters.
Oh, really?
Which I also like that. I like films where I don't know any of the actors.
Okay, so what was her name again?
Coralie.
I
don't know how to say her last name. I'm so sorry. She's French. But
was Revenge French?
No,
it was
it's English.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. They do like a little bit of language, but like for a second, I think it's in Spanish a little bit, I believe.
Okay, so you're gonna go. Okay, is this so it's just the two of you? It's not like some sort of group thing.
No, it's just us. We're gonna just like
gonna go get
since he writes for me and the stories are by me. I'm probably just gonna be pacing back and forth. So like,
1 week or how long? Oh, that's so exciting.
7 days. Yeah, and I'm gonna write like my feature because I don't want to do shorts anymore.
Yeah, I mean it's good to do shorts in the beginning, and then I
just am like either I'm gonna disappear and just like no, I'm gonna disappear and just focus on making like the best feature of all time and come back in 10 years with like the best feature.
I'd love that for you.
Yeah, I just don't want to make stuff that just like disappears.
Do you want more?
Yeah, into the universe.
Yeah. I mean, it's always good to but who knows? You might come back from Joshua Tree with it.
Yeah,
you don't know.
Yeah,
I mean, Miley Cyrus wrote Malibu like in an hour.
Yeah.
Dolly Parton wrote "I Will Always Love You," I think, in a very short amount of time.
Yeah. So, is it stuck or do we scroll?
I don't know.
Oh no.
I think, guys, if you have any comments, drop them below. Okay, so this is exciting. So, do you guys have any idea of what you want to write about, or are you just gonna start when you get there?
We have a couple ideas. Okay. Yeah.
Well, that's exciting.
Yeah.
Are you single?
I am single. Yeah. I mean, I could have situations if I wanted to dial up somebody right now, but I'm not doing that. So I could definitely dial up a few people.
Are you you're not on the dating app?
No. I'm not dating apps. No, I can't do that. I'm like so old school. I tried it, but
why?
I got my heart crushed last summer by somebody and from the dating apps. And
was it on Hinge?
It was on Hinge.
It's always on Hinge.
It's always on Hinge. Yeah. He had a girlfriend the whole time. And then I figured it out. I did some detective work, and I was on her side actually, of course, and I made him tell her because he wasn't going to.
How long were you seeing him for?
Like 2 months, but I was with him like a lot.
Where did his girlfriend think he was?
She got her tonsils out, so she was unavailable. Yeah, it was bad. Yeah. So she blocked me, but I was like...
Did you ever talk to her?
I never talked to her. I said that I would send all the screenshots, so if he didn't tell her. Because
you are a girl's girl.
Yeah, I was not okay with that. I had no idea. So don't do that. There's no reason. Like, if you're getting laid, why would you need to, like, get laid by somebody else?
She had her tonsils taken out. Maybe.
Oh, right. Yeah, she's thinking about... Well, no, he was hooking up with her.
Oh my god. Yeah. Okay, the thing I hate the most.
To get tested.
I know, that's the thing I hate.
And I also got toxic shock syndrome, so
because of the
whole situation. It was so bad.
Wait, because of
so then here's also a thing. If you waste my time, I will Venmo request you money for emotional damages.
Stop. Did you?
Yes.
Venmo request?
I Venmo requested him $250 and I just wrote for emotional damages.
Did he pay you?
Immediately. Honestly, I was so over it. I was just going to Solving with my film partner, so I was like, I just want to like pay for stuff.
Oh wow, good for you.
Yeah, I mean, like, what he's gonna do? Decline it? He can't decline it because he works with some of other female directors that are like massive feminists, and he knew I have an upper hand. I could tell them what he did, and he would never get hired again. So, but he'll blow his own career on his own time.
How did you get the toxic shock syndrome?
I mean, I probably won't say on here.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, that's...
It was from a tampon, but yeah.
Oh, okay.
But from his...
Ew.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the thing I hate the most about cheating. Like, well, no. I mean, first you're lying and you're hurting people's feelings.
Well, I also don't consent to you sleeping with somebody else.
Yeah, you have to, like, talk about that stuff.
Yeah.
Like, if you're sleeping with other people and you're, like, you know...
Yeah. I asked him too. I was like, "Are you sleeping with somebody else?" And he was like, "No, only you." And I was like, "You just..." And yeah, it's like you could have just told me you were, and it would have been probably an issue.
So I dated a guy for 2 years, and I found out he was cheating on me. And honestly, that's what pissed me off the most, was that he was like sleeping with other people and sleeping with me. And I think that is what made me the most mad. Was just like health.
Yeah.
Like, ew, like how dare you put me in danger?
Yeah.
Of
and them.
Yeah.
Like, they don't know. Like, no one knows what's going on. It's not fair.
I mean, cheating is selfish, and then that's just an extension of it.
It's gross.
Get your boyfriend. I know, right? Do you guys do OnlyFans and then trying to be weird? Oh, no, I don't do OnlyFans, but
I made an OnlyFans, but it was for feet.
Oh,
and then I never created anything. I just took the handle on it, like it was called Foot for Thought.
Oh,
and I was gonna have people send me what they wanted me to step on. I never made anything.
My friend wants to get into like feet.
I just think it's so oversaturated now. So it's just like, I don't know. If you really want something weird, just DM me and Venmo me the money. Maybe I'll do it. Maybe I won't. Who knows? I don't care. All right,
you heard it here, guys. Her Instagram
if it's not
account.
Super sexual, like what, you want me to eat a cheeseburger in a raincoat? Okay.
Do people still make money like doing that?
I don't know. I really don't know. I feel like the world is really weird.
Hi.
What kind of weird?
Well, what's weird to you?
Not human centipede weird.
Yeah, that's so interesting. Okay, so okay. What has dating been like for you other than Hinge guy who was doing that stuff?
Dating has always been like pretty great for me. I've always had like really, for the most part, healthy relationships. The issue I run into is that I don't know what it is, and I'm saying this in like the least cocky way absolutely possible. It's just like a lot of men just fall for me very quickly. Like even like male friends. Mm-hmm. And so I run into that a lot where I ignore it and I just pretend like they're not in love with me, I guess, because I want to have male friends, because I like having male friends. But yeah, I don't know.
Do you think straight people can be friends? Men and women? I
think they can. I mean, I've had on and off things with my film partner, and he's one of my best friends, and like, I don't know. So it's like we're still best friends, But
do you think there can be a platonic friendship, or do you feel like most straight men you're friends with fall in love with you?
I think that's just like in their DNA at the end of the day.
That's what I think.
And they just have to ignore that part of their brain.
Does that ever work out where they ignore it and you guys are just friends? Or
I go over to my friend's house and like, the person I do VFX with, like we had like a very, very brief thing a long time ago. And like, now we're friends. And like, I went over last night to do like all of these test shots and like, fine. Like,
but isn't that weird how like in the beginning there was there's always like something.
I'm so like nonchalant about it too. I think it's just like I don't really ever plan on getting married, and they don't plan on ever having children. So I think that's
why they like you.
That's maybe it.
Because you don't know. You're not.
I just don't really want any of it.
I think that's what it is.
I'm down for like a hookup though every once in a while.
That's why they like you.
I do. But I also like don't want people, like I don't let like men in my house like over. I don't let people stay over. No way.
Why?
I don't want their energy
sleep here.
I don't want their
But you'll like hook up with them here.
Like my situationship like once, but like.
Oh really?
Yeah, I don't let men sleep in my here because my bed is like my area.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I don't like anyone in my area. Like
really,
their energy here.
Do you like have crystals and stuff, or like what?
Yeah. Okay. Crystal there. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm a witch.
Yeah, it's usually crystal people who are like.
I just like really touchy about like like I don't want you touching my things.
Wait, when I walked into your room, did it bother you?
No, because you're a female, so you can touch whatever you want. Like, you're fine with that. Like. Yeah, I don't know. Also, I don't know. Like, am I gonna end up with a man? I don't know. Or am I gonna end up with a woman? I don't know. Like,
Have you ever dated women?
I haven't, but I'm like really big on like connections and like whatever. And so when I first moved here, there was this one girl I met, and like her aura. I don't know if anyone's ever dealt with this, but like there was like a ring around her. Like she had like the Marilyn Monroe.
You saw a ring?
It's just like the energy that was coming off her, like just like her vibe was like crazy. I was like, who is this girl? And like it was like one of our mutual friends, and I was like, and I just was talking about her so much. I was like, dude, she's literally the prettiest person I've ever seen. She's so fucking cool, but she's not. I mean, she had a boyfriend, but I was just like, if Emily was like down, No one on here knows her, so that's fine. But like, anyways, whatever. I was raised in Portland, so I'm open to everything, but I don't really have a label on myself.
Because you're raised in Portland, it makes you open to everything.
I mean, I feel like Portland was ahead of their time, but
yeah. Do you feel like Portland has changed now?
I don't think so. No. I'm not the person that would do this, but knowing people in the world, you send pictures? I don't know. What?
Why do you have what is this, croquet?
Yeah, it's a prop. It was from a prop.
Sorry. Okay. No, okay. So, bless you. Okay. Okay. This is a question. We're gonna stay on the dating thing, and then we're gonna move on. Okay. But
does this like turn off?
No.
Oh.
Okay. So, dating in Hollywood. Do you feel like when you message maybe men or women?
I've slid into some people's DMs.
Yeah, but do you feel like when you message them for work that sometimes it got misconstrued or you feel like they like the power dynamic of dating in Hollywood? Like maybe someone who you were looking like up to or asking for advice and then you felt like it turned into something else, or no, you haven't experienced that?
I haven't really, no.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I haven't. Yeah. And I've like
as a woman, like trying to.
Yeah, I think why I have been single for so long is because I do have like, again, I'm saying this in like the least cocky way ever. I'm severely extroverted to like an annoyingly amount, and I also am super like alpha. And I think like I can see through people very quickly.
Do you call them out on it? Or
yeah.
Okay. That's
yeah. So like I'm not easily like tricked by people either. Yeah. And I'm severely self-aware. Honestly, I am so jealous of people who aren't self-aware. It seems like such a blissful life. Like I'm so jealous of it. There's like la la la, like it just seems
ignorance is bliss.
Truly, I wish I had it. I'm almost like too self-aware, and I wish I wasn't. So
no, it's probably a good thing.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah.
What's a red flag for you?
People who don't tip servers. Ugh. God, I can't stand that.
Like, what do you mean? Like on a date, or like someone who just doesn't like
tip in general? Like, I just think it's like crazy not to tip like servers, because
who's not tipping a server?
No one I've ever been with. I think it's crazy. I tip and I'm broke, so like I like always make sure, and I always make sure to bring cash too, because then they actually get it. But that, and then also people who what is a red flag for me? I don't know. What's a red flag for you?
Love bombing. There was a guy I dated last year who I should have known like that it was just like too much too soon, like saying things, like saying what a woman wants to hear in order to get them to.
Yeah, telling you what you want to hear is super irritating, because I also like when people have like different opinions from me. Mm-hmm. I don't like when oh my God, I also hate when people apologize too much. I always tell people like, don't say sorry unless you actually need to say sorry. Like you should never use the term like, oh sorry, oh sorry, oh sorry. Like don't say sorry so much. My mom used to tell me that. But yeah, telling you what you want to hear, I hate that. I can see straight through that though. That's immediately like, huh? What are you doing? Yeah. People that don't like animals.
Oh, total red flag.
Like people who don't like cats or dogs.
Or people who like don't like your animal. Okay, so I have a Chihuahua, and I'll tell people like I have a Chihuahua, and if a guy after I said I have a Chihuahua is like, ugh, like, you know, Chihuahua, like I'm like, why would you do that? You have to pretend like you like this dog. Like I've dated guys with cats, and I pretended like because I'm never gonna be like, I hate your animal that you love so dearly.
Yeah,
you know, like
no, like I saved like a little like barn mouse in Hollywood, and so many people were like, "That's so gross that you picked up a mouse off the ground." It was like a baby mouse that like a hawk dropped on its head, so of course I went and grabbed it off the ground, and people were like, "That's disgusting," and I was like, "It's a animal." Like, what do you mean? I don't know.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I guess people who don't like animals, I don't know, people that don't like women.
Yeah.
But pretend like they do.
Ugh, that's the worst. Somebody left a really big thing here. My dad died 6 months ago, and then I'm really struggling to get. Okay, so Zach said my dad died 6 months ago, and I'm really struggling to get over it.
I'm so sorry.
That's not your problem, and is probably unrelated to anything you're saying. But sometimes I just need to tell someone that. Well, Zach, we're here for you, so thanks for sharing that with us. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, my mom passed away in 2017, so you just got to figure out the best way to like grieve and be around people who make you comfortable when like all of a sudden it hits you, and don't make you feel like, ugh, he's crying or he or she's crying again. Like they're like, oh, it's okay, like get it out. Like I don't know. I lost a lot of friends after my mom died, which is like crazy. You would never think that, but people just like did not want to be around me, and I was like,
it makes sense because
like what?
It shows you who is going to hold space for you.
Yeah.
Like, and in any like so many things, but like especially in times like that.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
there's a lot of people who cannot hold space.
No.
And, you know, especially in LA, I feel like. But that was in Portland or Seattle?
That was in Seattle.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it was weird. I was like, oh, you guys kind of suck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have plenty of time to hold space in Seattle.
Yeah, like, it's raining 24/7. Yeah. Like there's nothing to do there. They should
just be holding space.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I guess that's like my best advice. Just like make sure you're around good people.
Yeah. I mean,
and it's gonna take years. You like it'll hit you like 5 years from now. You'll like break down. And
really?
Oh my god, I'm so great. Like, oh man, I thought I was over it. Like not over it, but like, you know, past it a little bit. I don't know. It hits you in waves, so just be like comfortable with that, I guess. But yeah, it sucks.
Would you ever do a movie like about grief?
Yeah, that's I think my mom's life story that I would put together would be like to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, on the basis of that. So
because grief is a very interesting emotion.
It's
very complex, like in the brain, you know?
Yeah, I grieved really weird. I went back to work like 3 days after my mom passed away because I personally like can't just sit in my apartment and just like watch TV and like look at a wall all day. Like I need to be doing something. And a lot of people thought that was like wrong of me to like go back to work so quickly, but I don't know. I just I don't know. And like, yeah, everyone does like their things differently. So
yeah.
I don't know.
Do you feel like there's some judgment or shame in how people grieve? I guess because you're
yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Like amongst family members?
I don't know. My family didn't really like talk to me that much after my mom died. Like everyone kind of like spazzed out and like went their own direction. So it was like kind of pulled us apart. It was not interesting. Yeah, it wasn't like great.
Do you think that's what pulled you guys apart? Like
yeah, for sure. Like everyone was like, what do we do?
It's so interesting because you think people would come together.
I know. You would think that, but they don't. Like my brother and I didn't talk for like 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I could see that too.
But again, I'm the oldest, so the oldest kind of gets left out of everything.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know what that's about, but I think the oldest has like the roughest time as a sibling, personally. Just what I went through, at least, like in life. Because my siblings were like treated like these babies, and I was just like, oh, I felt like I was like in military camp like my entire childhood. It was brutal, but
also because you're a woman, so like my brother, I only have one sibling, older guy, also being Latin. Everyone sort of was like, and I was like the man.
Oh, that's so weird. I feel like you'd be like the baby.
No,
weird.
I have my shit more together. Yeah, like yeah, he was babied for sure.
Oh, weird. I don't know.
Because it's just culturally.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So culturally, your dad was German, your stepdad.
Yeah.
And then your mom was
Norwegian.
Yeah. Germans are interesting. Do you feel like your dad, like you could see culturally like the German or no?
No, not really.
Was he warm person, your stepdad?
He is now.
Yeah.
But then he was like, I was kind of the parent So like he, you know, had a drinking problem and like drug use and stuff. So like I kind of was like had to kind of step in after my mom and him divorced and be the parent.
Yeah.
For like my brother.
Oh, that's a lot. That's probably. Do you think that's why you don't want kids? Because you don't feel like you already raised kids?
I already did that. Yeah, I'm good. Like all my money went. Went to like taking care of like everybody. So.
Oh really?
Yeah, but my dad's sober now.
Oh, that's good.
That's good. God.
Allie, you've been through so much.
Dude, I really have. But it's fine because I'm living the dream in Los Angeles.
You are. And I'm so proud of you. And you're really doing it. You're not just half-assed doing it. Like you're going balls to the wall. So I really am proud of you for doing that.
We're going to the Oscars.
She's going to the Oscars.
We're going to the Oscars one day.
Okay, so what is something that really gets you...
14 people. Yeah. That's crazy.
What is something that really gets your blood boiling? Like, what's something that really pisses you off?
Oh.
She lit up on that one.
Yeah. Candy could probably drop in right now and she would say exactly what it is because I spaz out on her all the time about this. Time. I have severe time OCD. Like, psychotic. It's actually, like, something I'm trying to work on to be, like, more cool down about it. But, like, if I say I'm coming to pick somebody up at this time, I expect them to be outside at that time. And one of my best friends and lead in my film, love her, but she's a lollygagger.
Sometimes Candy's on time and sometimes she's not. It's 50-50.
She gets distracted.
It can go either way.
She gets distracted by things.
You never know what Candy you're going to get that day.
I on accident yelled at her one time, like recently, and she was like, "Oh," like, oh, like, and I'm like, "I'm sorry." Like, and it's like, it doesn't even matter. Like, we don't even need to be there at that time. Yeah. But in my head, I have this thing in my brain, like, I need to be there at this time. If I need to be somewhere the next day, I go into Google Maps and I look at, okay, I need to be here 10 minutes early because I want to get there just in case 10 minutes early. What's my arrival time in LA traffic? And I plan it all out the night before.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's like, the only person that like really figured it out because I yelled at him and he was like, whoa, is my film partner.
Yeah.
Sean Paul. He was like, okay, she's like, this like is something that makes her like spaz out.
Okay, something that I've started.
It takes me a long time to like cool down after.
Yeah. So with Candy, I'll always check in with her to see how far she is in the process of being ready. Because now I know I just got out of the shower and I'm like, I'm driving to you. It's a time frame. Like, don't ever drive there unless you checked in.
Sometimes I lie about the time. So she has to be already ready.
She is on time.
No, she is on time. But also, this is not talking shit about our friend. It's just our friend is a type B person. And I am a type B person as well, but I'm a type A person when it comes to time. And I always say that. I'm like, I'm sorry, my time OCD thing. I'm so sorry. I think it's an ADHD thing, actually.
I think it probably is because like, I feel like you have to begin to understand the other person and how they move. Because how we move or how other people move, everyone moves at a different pace.
Yeah. No, when we went to Portland, me and her, we were in a film festival, the Lovecraft Film Festival in Portland, and she came and stayed with my godparents. And she was getting ready, and I get ready in like 20 minutes max, and I was like pacing behind her. We almost ready? We almost ready? And she was like, it's okay. Like, it's okay. And I'm like...
Well, she also has a European mentality.
She has the nicest voice in the whole world, too. I sound like a psycho when I'm with her.
Sometimes I feel like it's good for people like us to have a friend like her because you do begin to understand that it is okay.
It's okay.
It all works out. Everything's fine.
You're going to get there.
Yeah.
It's going to be okay.
It's going to be okay.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. And I'm working on it.
It's a good reminder for us because I can be that way too.
Because like my heart starts beating. Like I'm like...
It's the ADHD, I feel like.
So like if I have something planned for a day, like if I have an event or something, I don't know how to plan other things to do during the middle of the day because I'm only thinking about, okay, I have that tonight, so I can't now do anything else. Yeah. But like you can do other things. Like our friend will do like 20 things that day. Yeah. And then still go to the event. And I'm like on my couch like, okay,
You need to go to Italy.
Right. I need a shower at this time. Like I set alarms for my shower, like when I need to be in the shower. Like it's like nuts.
Oh wait, you mentioned that, or somebody mentioned that you set alarms all the time.
I set so many alarms on my phone.
Oh wait, no, that was Eve. Oh. Eve also sets alarms.
Oh, okay. I set alarms.
She sets alarms at the studio because if she doesn't, she won't forget. She'll forget to she needs alarms.
Yeah,
every day.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
I set a lot of alarms. Like I set an alarm to take a shower today, like before this. Like what? Yeah.
Like whatever you have to do.
Because I'll get distracted and start like lucid like dreaming in the middle of the day. So like I'm like, oh my god.
Okay. Guys.
100% you'll get to Austin.
Yeah. Can't wait to continue following your journey. Look at all your fans.
Wow, yeah, follow.
Guys,
follow the journey.
Nothing understands.
It's okay if you don't. Well, yeah, but also like I just will. I might not win, but I just want to get nominated.
You will. Keep doing it. It's all about persistence.
They call us beauty queens.
You are. What did you say you were? You said you were a something queen a minute ago.
A horror queen.
You're a horror queen.
The blood queen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shooting tomorrow.
Shout out to the Sauvignon Blanc. Thank you for getting
so
it.
Good,
it's
right?
Yeah. It's like so
it's really good. It's like
fruity
$6.
and that really.
It's so good. I tried all their Sauvignon Blancs and I finally found one I really like there.
All right, guys. Shout out to Trader Joe's in this Sauvignon Blanc. Okay, so we're gonna try and do the last few questions because I know someone's gonna come over at 8:30, right?
Oh, I need to dismiss. Yeah. I'll
okay.
Him.
So,
well, he'll come over whenever.
Okay. All right. I love a stone fruit in there. Okay, wait. I have another dating question. What do you like to do on dates?
Drink.
Just go to a bar?
I'd love to go to a dive bar, drink. I do not want to go to a movie. Do not ask me to go to a movie. Like, I hate sitting next.
It's really talk at a movie.
I want to talk the whole time.
What's your favorite dive bar?
Probably Powerhouse.
Is that over here?
Yeah.
Oh, wait. On
Highland.
On Highland.
I love it.
I went there.
It's so fun.
After a date.
It's great. And my neighbor works there. He's a bartender there.
Oh, cute. That's
and, like,
old,
it's like
that place.
Too.
It is.
And it's like good. They make everything homemade. If you're in LA, go to Powerhouse. Support them.
That's so
I love going to I love walking over there and like it's
so like, quintessential like Hollywood.
It should be like a mafia bar or something.
Yeah, it gives like 1940s.
Yeah. I love Powerhouse.
What's your drink of choice?
Old fashioned. Yeah. I'm a big whiskey person. I collect whiskey.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What's your favorite whiskey?
Blanton's.
Where is that? Is that like a Southern American?
It's from oh god, I don't even know. It
sounds like it's from the US.
It's from the US, but it's a really nice, like, it has like vanilla notes in it. It's
Have
like
you been to Japan?
Whiskey. Yeah.
Okay, because there's like
that's where I met Danny.
Oh yeah, that's right. But they have a lot of whiskey there.
Yeah.
Okay. You know what movie
I just drank a lot of tequila when I was there.
I watched Lost in Translation last night.
You know, she made that when her and her husband went through a divorce.
Really?
And then he made, God, what did he make? He made a film, what he felt during their divorce.
Oh, interesting.
Forget what it was,
that was like her first movie, right?
It was like, yeah, her first like big feature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
That's why in my film, her name is Sophia.
Really? That's my middle name. Did you know that?
Coppola, yeah. No.
Yeah, bless you.
And my name was supposed to be Bianca.
Oh yeah, we talked. Okay, we did talk about this. And my middle, I was supposed to be Alexandra.
Wow. Yeah. So weird.
That's so weird. All the zeitgeist names. Mm-hmm. Okay, so what is something you struggle with?
Probably my. I feel like I got definitely blessed with like good genes, and I'm very grateful for that. And I get very nervous when I say this, but like probably just like my appearance. I know it's like this most insane thing to say, but like if you live in LA, people here look like aliens. Like,
well, in real life or on Instagram?
I mean, I know a lot of people I think here there's like being a more, I wear like a lot of oversized clothing because like appearance here, people wear like.
But this is what's in right now.
I know, but it's definitely like a self what is like the word for it? Like I get really super self-conscious like about my body, I guess. So I think that's like something.
Because you're tall?
I'm very tall. Well, I'm not that tall. I'm 5'8". That should not be that tall. But it's tall in LA.
Yeah.
It's tall in LA. Figured that out very quickly when I moved here. I was like, oh, okay. Everyone in Washington and Oregon are like over, like they're like 6'4".
Really?
Yeah. Every single one of my exes there were 6'4", 6'5".
Do you know what's something interesting? Like when I watch your Instagram stories and like what you post, like you're very healthy. Like you have a healthy appearance. Like you have like your hair is so long and shiny and your nails are long. Like,
yeah,
you know, in attraction, it's really like that the person is healthy.
Yeah, I think it's just like I would never be caught dead in a bathing suit in this town, and I'm trying to work on that.
Do you wear bathing suits?
I mean, I would like to. Like, I'm going to Joshua Tree, and there's a cowboy pool and a hot tub and stuff. There's no way I'd get in a bikini. I don't think I could do it. I just don't think I could. Unless I was like really like figured out. I don't know. It's like being in shape in LA is like a whole thing, and I really try to ignore it because like there's nothing I can do. I'm Middle Eastern, but yeah, it's like a self-conscious thing. Like I just get like, is that the right word? Self-conscious about like your body?
Yeah, you can be self-conscious.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I also hate all of my tattoos.
You have tattoos?
I have a ton of tattoos all the way up this arm, and then I have tattoos on this arm, and I cover them. I wear as much as I possibly can to cover them because I want to get them all lasered off. I don't know what I was thinking when I got all of them, but I want to just get rid of all of them. I'm so glad I got them all above my elbow.
That's so interesting. I never knew you had tattoos.
Yeah, I mean, I have like huge skulls and stuff. Like it's like a ton of horror stuff. Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Same with John Paul. He has like his whole chest is blasted. What? Yeah, like blasted, and all of here, like
you would never.
And you would never know. Me and him, we're both in the same boat. We want to get like things
really
lasered off. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. So I get super self-conscious about my tattoos, and then I get super self-conscious about my my just the way I look. I guess. Feel like minus my face. I'm like okay with my face. I like my face.
So I feel
very photogenic, thankfully.
Yeah, that's the other thing is that you post, and I'm like, I'm always like, oh wow, look at Ali, she's so beautiful. Yeah. Like, you know, like.
But then I'm like, then I get like, this is like so TBD, but I'll get like in the shower, and I'm like, I do not like the way I look. And like that's not like a good thing. I just feel like so out of shape, and I don't know how to get in shape.
Have you ever worked out?
Yeah, I've worked out, but also like I work so much, so it's like, how do you add in like that to your day as well? I don't know.
Do you eat healthy?
I mean, I do eat a lot of pasta, and I do drink. So
do you eat vegetables?
I eat vegetables. I eat avocado every day. Not great for you? Okay.
Well, no, avocado is good.
But I also grew up eating fast food, so like I don't know like how to eat healthy.
Like, but you don't like you. Yeah, you're a tall woman. Yeah. It's not that like you're. I would never.
The pandemic threw me through a hoop. I'll say that. Like I gained so much weight during the pandemic, and I haven't been able to figure out how to get it down unless I get the flu. The flu. Every time I get the flu here, I'm like. And malnourished.
You know what's fun?
But yeah, living in LA is crazy. People are like, don't go to Runyon, basically. Go to Griffith.
Okay, this is a weird question, but I feel like this has really helped me. Like, do you watch porn?
I do sometimes, but that doesn't make me self-conscious.
No, but porn helps me like figure out like attraction. Like what I find attractive. And what I don't find attractive. And it really...
that's interesting. I don't think that's why I'm watching it.
Well, I'm also watching it for other reasons.
Yeah.
But it has helped me figure out like what attraction is. And like...
It is the same company as Buffalo Trace. It is made there. Yeah. You are right. Sorry.
No, I just feel like sometimes like with women and our bodies, I think sometimes it's like we have this idea of, because of society, like what is attractive.
And then you grew up in the 90s though, like in 2000s.
Yeah, it's like
it was like heroin skinny. Yeah. It was so terrifying.
And I've
That's crazy.
Had like hips and like, you know, stuff like curvy, that.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
it's interesting because, you know, when I was saying like about you, like your hair and your nails and your, like you are attractive. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? Like and so like the things that you probably feel like insecure about, they're not anything that it's actually like, it's good to be like health. It shows you have vitality. Right. Do you know what I'm saying?
I totally know what you're saying. Yeah. Yeah. Because I need to like mute maybe some people on Instagram, I think, that are like messing with my head.
What are they saying?
No, they're not messing. Like it's just like the things they post. It like throws me off. I'm like,
well, that's the other thing. Is that what it's
supposed to look like? That's like no, because there's no way my body will ever look like that unless I get like surgery.
But also like if I watch porn and I'll see those types of people, it's actually not like super stimulating to me or like like I think like what's attractive is like a healthy looking like woman, like not like you know, obviously like be healthy, like eat healthy and exercise, but like there's like youthful, there's like something like that I actually was looking at pictures of this girl today. She's a woman, she's like my age, but I was looking that she looks really skinny now, and she used to have like a little bit more like meat, and it's probably with age too, like that this happens. But I think like once we lose that youthfulness, like with age or getting too skinny, like it like there is something so attractive when someone looks like healthier rather than like super skinny, especially as they get older.
Yeah.
Like, so to keep that.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Living in LA is just like a little bit of a mind.
100%.
Yeah. This is not a real town. We're living in a weird world here.
Yeah.
That's okay. Yeah. No, I just need to put some more time into maybe going on a run. I don't know.
I go on speed walks. I do an hour-long walk really fast.
I'm just never going to pay for like a Pilates class.
Yeah.
It's never happening. They're too expensive.
I think one, they're too expensive, and two, if I'm going to do anything, I'll do it at home. Like I have like little 3-pound hand weights and like ankle weights and like a little ball and a yoga mat.
Yeah.
And I'll just watch a 30-minute video, or I'll go on a speed walk.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because one, Pilates is too expensive. Two, I don't really see that great of honestly, the results I've seen the most were when I didn't have a car. After I got into a car accident, I had to walk to work, and I lost so much weight walking to work.
Yeah.
Because you're walking.
I try to do like at least 4 miles a day walking.
Oh wow.
But I'm not like speed walking. I'm just
you
like
kind of have to walk a little.
Yeah, you like
So you can't have like a bunch of stuff like with you.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. All right, guys, we are gonna just do a few more questions. Yeah. Is your friend coming?
No, he's coming like at 9.
Okay, perfect.
He's coming from Hollywood, so
okay.
It doesn't matter.
So, what are you wanting more of in life right now?
Oh God, I don't know. More energy, more money. I don't know. Just like more. I mean, that's like so cheesy to say, but like, yeah, I guess like more positivity in the world, I guess. Like, and in LA, I don't know. That's like those are.
You are the positivity for us all.
Yeah, yeah. I think I just think like, yeah. I mean, it's good to be really aware of like the world and world events and the US and stuff, but like, yeah, just like trying to be as positive as you possibly can every day, I guess. Yeah. Like more of that.
More positivity.
Yeah.
Flowers, nature, music,
doing things,
movies,
inviting people to things. I have a weird thing in my head that if I'm not invited to something, then it doesn't mean in my head I'm like, then they don't want me there. Because then people will be like, oh, why didn't you come to that thing? I'm like, well, you didn't invite me, so I didn't like. What? I don't know. So, Yeah, just saying yes, I guess, more.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I say no a lot to things. I do say no a lot, actually.
Oh, really? I feel like you have such a social calendar. You're such a
Yeah.
social butterfly. What's your goal in life?
Probably to win Sundance, because my dad won Sundance.
Oh, really?
But it sucks because now Sundance is moving.
Oh, I saw that you posted that.
So I'd rather have won Sundance in Park City versus Boulder, but you know.
It's still Sundance.
It's still Sundance. I want to win Sundance one day. I want to go to the Oscars one day, and then as cheesy as like the Oscars are, but like it's important for filmmakers to get there. And then I've never like in my entire life ever lived in a place where I owned a house. Like we always rented, so I would love to own a house with like a yard. Like
okay,
don't need a massive mansion in Hollywood. Want like a little Spanish, cute little like house in Hollywood. Or LA. Los Feliz. Owning a house in Los Feliz.
Los Feliz is the best.
Dream. Los Feliz. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh, yard and a hot tub. That's all I want. That's all I want in life.
I imagine myself as like a widow, like a rich old woman just living in Los Feliz, like as a widow. And I'm like,
dream.
Sounds like fun to me. Sign me up.
Yeah.
Okay. So, okay. Is there anything you regret going to, not moving to LA right after college? You regret that?
I think that's my biggest regret, honestly, in life.
Okay.
Really, it is. Yeah. Because I kept saying, I was like, I want to live in LA. I want to live in LA. And I said it for years, even after that. I was like, I want to live in LA. I really want to move to LA. Like, it would be my New Year's resolution. I'm like, I think I'm going to move to LA. And I wouldn't do it. And then finally the pandemic happened. Finally. Sorry. Like, trust me, COVID wrecked me. Like, it was actually, I got like the really bad case of COVID.
Oh, no.
But yeah, secretly, even though I had a really bad case of it, thank God that the pandemic happened for me, because I would have never left Seattle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was the push I needed. So yeah, but I should have moved after college.
Yeah.
But
well, you're still young.
Yeah.
You live and you learn, and you're doing it. So.
Yeah.
Okay. Last question. It's not really a question. Well, kind of. What is something you want to manifest? Like you want to speak out into existence other than winning Sundance and going to the Oscars? What is something you want to manifest right now?
I really want to manifest that. I really, really want to manifest like staying healthy, which is like easier said than done.
Like in what regard?
Like being like healthy, like nothing like bad happens. Like you know, I haven't been to a doctor since 2020. Like
why?
To get like a full exam, minus this past fall when I got toxic shock syndrome. But I don't know, because I didn't have health insurance.
You don't have health insurance?
I mean, I do now, so I should go.
Yeah, you should definitely go.
I should definitely go. I'm so scared though. I'm like, oh, what if I have something bad?
Well, you should go.
Yeah. That, and then like, I want my film partner to get funding for his feature that he's worked on for so long. Like, I mean, it's like been done for so long, and it's like a really, really, really good feature. And like, he just got screwed over by this one company, and it was just like so lame. And again, the horror industry is so small, so like I'm not gonna say any names, but it just like was really, really lame. Like the way they did it and the like reasoning, it didn't make any sense. It was just like, it was like Mean Girl, like what happened, and it like really broke his heart a little bit. And like, I just want him to get funding for it because it's a really, really cool story. And then get funding, obviously, for my own stuff as well. So, and get a good like executive producer on it and a good lead attached to something. So that's what you need.
Yeah.
You need an executive producer and you need the good lead to
get
the money.
We are manifesting that for you and your writing partner or producing partner or partner.
John Paul's just my film partner.
Okay, film partner. So we're manifesting that for you guys. We're manifesting Sundance. We're manifesting the Oscars. We're manifesting this
a new day job.
Oh, a new day job. Throw that in there.
My day job.
Yeah, we need a new day job for Allie. So if anyone knows of anyone who's hiring in any cool regards,
I'm like, should I go work at like a funeral home?
I saw an ad for that the other day.
Nice.
They were hiring. They were hiring at
Forever.
No, the one in the one in Burbank. The behind Griffith Park.
Yeah, I should go talk to them.
Yeah, you should.
I'm really good with that kind of stuff, so
that'd be interesting.
Yeah, it would be really interesting.
I like 6 feet under. As a filmmaker, these odd jobs, you never know what the story is. I always say yes to something that's super odd because I'm like, there's a story here.
Yeah. Yeah, you were working that other job that was very odd.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but I had to say yes because as a writer, I'm like, there's a good story here.
I know. I'm like, should I be a 911 operator?
Ooh.
So many stories I could get from that.
Yeah.
Respectfully, of course. But
yeah. That's so exciting. Well, everyone, make sure you follow Allie on Instagram. Your Instagram handle is Visual Rascal. Visual Rascal. So become a fan, support her in all her endeavors. And guys, we have 47 people watching right now. That's amazing.
My favorite number. That's my lucky number. I literally have it tattooed now. Damn it. I have it tattooed
But at least we said it. That was 28. Wow, that was as soon as I said it, literally happened.
I was lucky.
Hi Leah, I watched your
Colin. That's he lives in the building. Oh, thank you, Colin.
You always help when I can. You got this. Oh wait, Dark Heart. Are you saying because my character's name was Leah in a movie? Or do you know this person? Or do I know this person?
I don't know.
Okay, all right. We'll figure it out. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We're back to 40 people. It jumped back up. So if anyone has any questions for Allie, maybe just type them really quickly. Watching. Oh my gosh, guys, we've got fans everywhere. So they're behind us in the garden. They're up in the trees. So funny. But this is great. So guys, the reason why I do this podcast is because I did write a book. It is available on Amazon. It's called Good Girl. All these themes that we've talked about tonight, like being in Hollywood and having these dreams in the film industry and being a woman and dating and, all the things that we struggle with. I talk about it in my book. So order the book on Amazon, Good Girl. And I do this podcast once a week. So I'll be back next week. So be sure you subscribe to the podcast so that way you get notifications of when I go live. But who is on the right? I don't know which is the right.
I don't know what the right is either.
But this is Allie.
Technically on the right.
Who is a filmmaker. And she's my guest today. And then my name is Bianca. I'm the host of the podcast. So Madden said, do you. We're gonna do us. We're gonna do it, guys. Okay, guys, so thank you so much for joining. I'm gonna end the live, but it was a pleasure. So make sure you subscribe to the podcast. Follow Allie on Instagram and buy my book on Amazon. That's all the plugs. Okay. All right. Bye, guys. We just live.